Hi Gemini, this is Char with Ariana. Start with your monthly forecast for June 2024. I will use oracle cards as well as the ideal tarot amongst other decks for your reading. For a personalized reading, feel free to reach us at the email address given. The overall energy this month for June, I do have the Two of Cups from the Ideal Tarot. Now this is talking about surprises and contentment. Maybe you're going to be very taxed this month, but then you're also going to be happy with your productivity. Sometimes we put in more than 100%, but there's nothing much to show. But this is the month when you're going to gain, so make it count, make the most of that energy. Your social life is also going to be on the upswing. Maybe you're going to be meeting up with friends and acquaintances. Other than that, I also feel that you should ignore people who are trying to irk you or unnerve you, because there are always going to be those irritants. The final days of May, stepping into June, I do have the Seven of Cups. I think like this lady, you were someone who was weighing the pros and cons. Maybe you were thinking of options or new opportunities with respect to work, because you were very bored on account of the situation that you found yourself in. Sometimes, you may have felt as though your boss was overloading you with work, but then you were not being appreciated, or that you were not being rewarded handsomely. That is why I think you wanted to explore better opportunities. I think you needed to keep your emotions in check. Even on the personal front, maybe you needed to keep to yourself, because others could have accused you of being meddlesome. There were certain restrictions and limitations, but you needed to work around them. Obstacles to overcome this month, the challenges, I do have the Three of Wands. So like I said, maybe you want to move or get a better job opportunity, and this card is also reflective of your state of mind. You do want to travel. You think that the better prospects lie elsewhere, but you also need to upgrade your skills. Maybe your friends could suggest something, but then you want something at par with your last job, or even better. You do have your reasons. That is why I think Geminis, it is imperative for you to upgrade your skills, to add to your CV, as it is going to help you in the long run. Again, in personal relationships also, I think you shouldn't presume too much or presuppose things. Maybe you're also going to jump to conclusions. Someone could also try to dredge up past issues, so you should nip those issues in the bud. Maybe your family is also going to be very demanding. They expect you to do tasks right away. Influences for this month, I do have the Page of Cups. You're going to be sought after for your words of wisdom, but then at times you also want to be all by yourself. Maybe you want to spend time alone. Try not to get into unnecessary arguments. Maybe your loved ones could also say that you're not contributing much to the family purse. Maybe you think it's unfair. You have to defend yourself, or you have to outline what you have done. Sometimes, you have to enumerate your own contribution to set the record straight, and this is the month when you have to do so. Estranged people could also try to reconnect with you. Maybe they're also going to disturb the family peace here. Possibly many Geminis, you also have to be the caregiver. Work-wise, I think meetings could be deferred. Maybe again you're going to be bored with the job. You also need to be very careful with your words, because hastiness could lead to souring of relationships. Maybe you should keep your cards close to your chest. Someone could also seek help with respect to work, but you need to understand that you could also end up having a competitor at hand. Those of you who are in the leadership position, I think your superior does find you competent, but isn't going to tell you to your face. There are also employees who are going to threaten to quit. So worker unrest is something which you should guard against. Maybe you're going to confront them. You also have to write official mails. Maybe you're also dealing with a very whimsical boss. That is why you're contemplating on your next move, like this penguin in this card. You're unsure of your position. Maybe you want to travel, like that Three of Wands, for better prospects. The first 10 days of the month, I do have the Seven of Wands. Now surprises are definitely in store for you. You're also getting that chance to help creatures great and small. Maybe you also need to seek divine intervention at this time. Movement is also on the cards. New opportunities are going to arise. You're going to be someone who is going to be very quick, so you're going to grab those opportunities. Maybe they are from new clients from far off places, so be active on the social media network. Other than that, I think there'll be sudden developments. Maybe there are also going to be distractions at work, so you need to focus that much harder. I think you should also highlight whatever you have done for the workplace. Even if your superior is jealous, there are people around you, maybe in the administration, who are going to acknowledge your vision. They think that you're very disciplined, that you're ready for responsibility. Maybe the administrator is also seeing you as someone who is going to be like an informer, who can give information about the goings on within your department or within the workplace to him or her. Money dealings owed to you will also be cleared. Maybe you shouldn't be very pushy while dealing with clients. I think there could also be a client or a junior who is trying to take undue advantage of you, so you're going to put that person in his or her place. The next 10 days, that is 11th to 20th June, I do have the Page of Swords. Now this is a very determined and resolved energy. You want to get ahead. Maybe you're also dealing with other air signs besides you're an air sign. Gemini, Libra or Aquarians are going to come into play here. I think you could have discussions with your family elders, with your father, or there could be disagreements around the same about your career or about higher education. Maybe they think you're being unreasonable. Maybe their pockets aren't too deep. They can't support your vision. But then somehow, you want to get ahead. You don't want to be stuck in a rut. You're going to be really very firm with respect to your decisions. You're also going to promote the talents of your loved ones. You're going to take matters headlong. There's also going to be a travel related work offer at this time. With that card, your next move, I think you can certainly expect this month to be a month when you're going to commute great distances. Your schedule could also be disrupted, so you need to have a very flexible mindset. Bookkeeping, taxation issues or financial matters will keep you busy. You also need to make allowances for your clients rather than let go of the opportunity. 24th to 30th June is the Three of Swords. This is going to be a challenging phase of your life. You can expect hectic activity. Maybe you have to put in long hours at work. This could leave you a bit exasperated. The work environment could be very stifling. Sometimes we don't get what we desire, yet there could be other opportunities to make gains. You should use your mental abilities to good effect rather than use your tongue harshly, because angry words could mar your relationship. Primarily, Geminis, you have the presence of mind to make gains, so work on that aspect. Maybe you also need clarity with respect to financial dealings. Maybe someone accuses you of being unethical or unprincipled, so this is something which you should guard against. Your sharp words could also affect your relationship with your friends and acquaintances, so try not to blurt out whatever has been told to you in strict confidence. You need to be careful because there could be quarrels with your friends and acquaintances. You need to heal your inner child. Maybe these are childhood traumas, which is a baggage that you're carrying. You need to unburden yourself. You need to address those issues. Like I said, you could have disagreements with your parents, especially your dad. So work on your relationship with your father. Don't hold grudges. Maybe you also need to talk to your angels whenever you feel the need to, or whenever you feel that situation is going out of hand. No point worrying, no point fretting. Rather, you should seek divine guidance and intervention. With respect to your love life, I do have the card Silent Treatment. I think Geminis, you're a good communicator, so you should ensure that there's a healthy conversation going on between you and your person rather than be very reflective with that Page of Cups. Maybe because of the Three of Swords, you could find yourself dealing with a heartache of some kind. Maybe your health is also going down on account of the same. There are going to be admirers. Sometimes, Geminis, we don't get what we desire. That is why we are going to be left very disappointed or heartbroken, but then you must also understand the universe always has our best interests at heart. Single Geminis, you're going to enjoy attention from the opposite sex, even unwanted attention. Maybe even a friend could want a relationship with you. Maybe this person is already in a relationship and you don't want to be in that situation. Besides, you may not have any feelings for this person. That is why he could also be left heartbroken. With that Two of Cups, I think those of you who are romancing, I think you can enjoy good surprises from your person. This person is definitely deeply in love with you, but like I said, lack of communication could affect your relationship. In case you fancy someone, I think maybe you shouldn't be very persuasive. Maybe this person is not being explicit. Maybe that is why you're feeling the loss here. Even married members, I think you should be patient with your partner. You should not speak out of turn, neither should you react angrily, because this could affect your relationship or it could wound the person eternally. The last card in this reading is realizations and epiphanies. I think you must understand that the changes you're experiencing are influenced by your internal processes. I think you should recognize the truth. Maybe you're questioning parts of your life that you once took for granted. You're going to gain insights this month. You need to introspect. Even if there are circumstances which are antagonistic to you or whatever makes you uncomfortable, it also gives you a time to think about that situation or that aspect of life. Once you've had those realizations, you're someone who can make positive changes at a natural and healthy pace. I think your new outlook will lead the way without stress or worries. And this is why this card becomes very relevant in your reading, whether personally or professionally. I hope Geminis, you liked your reading. This is Star with Ariana Stark. Do give us your feedback in the comment section. This is Ariana Stark signing off. Take care. Bye. The next time.